Hi, I've just received my package promptly from laptoplcdscreen.co.uk. I decided to replace my son's laptop screen myself and therefore save £110. He broke his screen when he came third in Fortnite, lost his temper and bashed it. If it happens again, he won't be getting a new one. So let's unbox it and have a look what we get. Okay, so I've got the adhesive tape, and it's very well packaged in thick bubble wrap. So what I'm going to do is prepare my work area. I've already watched a video about how to do it. It seems pretty straightforward. The most complicated thing is to make sure that you've got the correct screen. There's a label here. And it'll have serial numbers and whatnot, and you can type that into the website laptoplcdscreen.co.uk and you'll come up with the correct screen. See you in a minute. So forgive me, I don't have any special YouTube video making equipment, so I'll be as steady-handed as I possibly can while I go through the motions of how you replace your laptop screen. My son's laptop is a Medion Crawler E10, and yeah, it's a good machine. Plays games all right. I got it in for school. He never uses it for school. He uses it for playing games. Kind of knew that would happen. First thing you've got to do is remove this bezel, which I have actually already done, just in preparation. I wanted to take this screen out to see the label, see which type of screen I needed. Nowadays, in the old days, you'd have little stickers on here where you'd have screws underneath, but they just use glue now. So what you have to do, I use an old expired bank card, but you have to prise this away, and then you can carefully slide in something plastic, and you'll hear all sorts of crackling as the glue breaks, and you just be very, very careful and gently prise it away. They're quite flexible. Be careful around the camera area, and it comes away like that. I have ordered some glue strips to reattach that once I've fitted the screen. Now let's be careful here. Here's a point to note. I've damaged this plastic here. I wasn't careful enough. It'll be okay. I can just put something in front of it. It's just to protect this chip from the glue. So I will put some kind of replacement plastic there. On the screen itself is also glued in. No screws for everything now. I'm just going to slide that down there, and I used this here, LP 155 WFC 156 WFC 156 is 15.6 inch. I also followed one of the videos. That's on the website where I bought the screen. What was it again? laptoplcdscreen.co.uk. And they show you how you can type in a command into the command prompt, and it'll tell you your model of laptop, which, as I said before, was the Medion Crawler E10. So I'm going to carefully disconnect this this sort of pin thing here. It's a 30 pin, it tells you on there, so I know I've got the right laptop screen. And then reconnect it, and then I'm going to test it like I saw in another video before I start sticking it all back together. So here we go. So that is really stuck down tight, but you really need to peel off this bit of plastic in order to get that connector out. I'm not going to film this bit because I need to be incredibly gentle. Okay, so that is it disconnected. Scary doing that. Actually realised that where I'd damaged that plastic, it's not actually an issue because that's part of the screen, that little circuit board down there. So that won't matter. I've got the screen out of the anti-static bag, and I'm going to have to go and just watch another video. I don't want to put this in and break it myself. At the moment it was the wrong one, but it's not. It's just got this where the circuit board is. I'm pretty sure, you know, I've got to take that off, but I'm going to just double check that, because underneath you can still see that connector socket. So that might stay on. It just doesn't look like it would. Okay, so I've managed to get that plug into there, that ribbon connector, I believe it's called, because of another video I'm watching. That was surprisingly difficult. You need good eyesight, and I don't have that. So there she is. Let's just test this works before I stick it all back together. Probably wouldn't have thought to do that if I hadn't seen a very helpful gentleman's video. Power on. Here we go. You also need to buy some of these adhesive strips. That's for just sticking everything back into place. And I'm going to fasten it back now. And I'm going to use some more to carefully put the bezel back into place. So that's where I've stuck pieces of the adhesive tape. It's not exactly the same as the ones that were there before, but I'm not a professional, so I think that's just going to do the job, secure it in place. Just being really careful not to do anything to upset that plug. Let's just slide that back up there. I noticed taking the other screen out that I damaged it more when it was coming out. So there we go, that's in there. And I'm going to just turn this that way up. I can make sure it's properly seated in. So these are the bits of double-sided tape that I've put round. I've had to snip them so they're thin enough. Just these two at the bottom are a bit thicker, and there's still quite a bit of sticky on this. So I think that's going to be just fine. Might put a little bit of glue on there as well. Almost forgot to take this protective cover off. Off it comes. Then we're going to slide the bezel back on now. Oh, where are we? There we go. Like I said, there's some glue still on there, so I think that's going to hold in place just fine. Get that lined up. Get that stuck into place. And that, my friends, is a laptop with a new screen. So yeah, ordered on Sunday, same day that he broke it, from laptop-lcd-screen.co.uk. It arrived promptly and on time. I've got no complaints at all. Great service, good communication. Thoroughly recommend them.